Good morning friends and welcome. If you can't tell, I've done it again. It's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. and we're about to leave to go to the airport because today we're going on a solo trip to Xi'an, which is most famously known for the Terra Cotta army. So I'm super excited to see that. But it's also got a lot of other stuff too that I want to check out. So I'm super excited to go. But for now, let's just get to the airport. Come join me. I don't know if you can see, it's snowing right now. I'm actually floored at this room. I got an Uber to the wrong hotel and then had to walk, but look at this. I paid £16 a night. So you've got like a shower room and like a toilet in there, but look. I cannot believe it. Look at how big that bed is. And you've got like a seating area looking out over Xi'an. How crazy is this? Okay, so I took a break and I got ready and now I'm ready to go out into the world. I'm hoping it stopped raining because it was raining a little and I don't have a hood or an umbrella. So we're gonna brave it. But the plan is now to see the bell tower and the drum tower and then walk towards the city wall, and then there's a cafe I want to go to there. We're basically just going to do a bit of a city walk vibe, and then after that we're going to see a show called the Tuoling Legend Show, which my mum recommended, which apparently is amazing. So we shall do that. So yeah, let's go. Okay, I started my walk at the drum tower. The drum tower and the bell tower are really near to each other. They're about a 2-minute walk away from each other. Ignore the fact I got Mackies, very uncultured, but I was so hungry by this point. And yeah, then I saw the bell tower after. As you can see, it's like a road. These also look super cool at night, so I'd recommend going at night too. And then I started my walk around the city. I wanted to walk towards the coffee shop I wanted to go to, just to take in the whole city. It's such a beautiful city, even though it was raining. You can still see how amazing the architecture and stuff is. It's really cool. So I stopped at Oops Coffee, which I'd found on Little Red Book, the app, which is a very popular social media in China, and I'd been wanting to try out this coffee shop, so I went. It was so cool in there. It's just like the cool cafes that I love from London and other places I visited. So I just sat there and read my book for a bit and waited out the rain, and then I went for a walk around the neighbourhoods in that area, close to the city wall as well. It's really close, so you can see the city wall from this neighbourhood. So many cool shops, markets and things to look around. Xi'an is such a beautiful city. I'm now going to the theatre show that I booked. I have no idea what's gonna happen in the show, so I'm excited to see it. Okay, so I went to the show, which is known in English as the Camel Bell Legend Show. Probably easier if I say it in English. And you go into the auditorium and you sit in the seats, and the seats rotate round to the different sets, so the audience actually rotates. The show is amazing. It is a show about the Silk Road, which was the trade routes that linked China and Europe, Roman Europe at the time. And it's about how treacherous the road was for the people trying to trade the Chinese goods in Europe to get there to trade these goods, basically. Okay, I'm now walking to see a fountain musical show at the giant wild goose pagoda in this beautiful park. and I'm very excited. And this is another one that Mum recommended me though, so thank you, Mum. Thanks, Mum, for the recommendation. I think I've got a while, so I might look in some shops. That is the most beautiful mud boots I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so at the giant wild goose pagoda in Xi'an, once a day or more times a day during peak tourist season, they have this amazing light show with the pagoda in the background. It was completely free to watch. You just queue and watch it. If you get there early, you can be at the front like I was. And it was so beautiful. They have music playing and all the fountains going. I totally recommend going to see it. Good morning, friends. I'm awake. Last night after that show, I literally came back, called my mum, and then fell straight asleep. I think it was the 4 a.m. start. But it was such a good day. Like, the show that I watched, I literally have no words. Like, China does not play when it comes to its theatre shows. Like, there was live wolves in it. There was a volcano. It snowed. There was a massive waterfall. Like, the set design was amazing. The audience rotated around. It was like in a big dome, and you, as the audience, rotate around to each part of the set. It was so cool. And then the musical fountain was absolutely beautiful. Like, it was freezing, but it was beautiful. I'm so glad I got to see it, because they only show it like once or twice a day at the minute. But we're doing the Terra Cotta Warriors today. We're going to see the Terra Cotta Army. So excited for that. I need to get a move on and get ready to go, because it takes a bit of time to get there, like maybe just over an hour. So that's the only plan for today, and then I'll just explore any area that's near there before I go back to the airport to go home. I wish I had more time. Xi'an is absolutely beautiful. I wish I had more time here. There's so many cafes and shops that I wanted to visit. If you're in China, you have to come to Xi'an. I've loved it. Okay, so I'm all ready for the day. While I got ready, I watched a documentary on Netflix about the Terra Cotta Warriors, because I don't think I'm gonna have a guide there or anything today, so I kind of wanted to know the vibes. And it's so interesting. I like the lore. How much they've discovered, that's crazy. So now I'm super excited to see it in person. It's a cute cloudy day in Xi'an. But yeah, I think it takes about an hour to drive there, so I'm gonna leave now in a sec so I can make my booking. So let's go. Okay, so I got a DD to the site, which is about an hour away from the city centre, and I booked my ticket on trip.com. It was roughly £20 or roughly 200 yuan, and you can walk straight in, you don't need a guide, and it was just incredible. I cannot even tell you how incredible this experience was. Being in the pits, they're so huge, and even though it's busy, it's not actually that bad. You can still see everything. You cannot imagine until you get there and see it how amazing these figures are. They're all so detailed and unique, and it's just huge. It's like a football stadium almost. There's 3 different pits you can look in. As you can see, they're still working on it now. You can watch them still working on it. You can see the pieces they're still trying to put together. It's honestly so interesting. They have a museum there you can look around. There's lots of stuff to read about it too, if you don't know too much of the background. And it was just one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. So you basically just have to go. It was amazing. That was so incredible. Like, no one prepares you for how big those pits are. They're like stadium size, and every single like warrior in it is life size. They've got life size horses, and they're all so detailed and so unique. Like, every one of them looked completely different. And I got emotional because I was like, this is a person that lived. Like, this is a representation of an actual person that lived thousands of years ago, and I'm just looking at it. That was crazy. Like, top 10 coolest things I've ever seen in my life. I then had to go catch my flight back to Beijing, but I loved this trip. Thank you so much for watching if you're still here, and see you for the next one.